Okay, let's say you're an engineer and you want to know how much of a chemical needs to be added to treatment water in order to achieve a particular pH. Or you're a biologist designing growth media for algae or perhaps a hydroponic solution and it needs to be a certain pH. Or you're any range of scientists interested in what the pH will be when two bodies of water mix together. MINEQL Plus can help. For this example, let's assume you have a solution of 10 to the minus 4 moles of sodium bicarbonate. What's the pH? We know that there's 10 to the minus 4 moles of total sodium in solution and 10 to the minus 4 moles of total carbonate and likewise 10 to the minus 4 moles of total proton. Mathematically, what this means is that the total sodium is equal to the sum of all the sodium species, and that same for the total carbonate is equal to the sum of all the carbonate species, and likewise for proton. And each one of these adds up to 10 to the minus 4 moles each. These are the mass balance equations for our system. We don't need to know this in order to run MINEQL Plus, but it can be helpful to understand the underlying theory when performing calculations. First thing you'll need to do is select sodium and carbonate from the chemical component selection module. Proton is selected automatically. Then press the Scan Thermal button. This will bring you to a tableau of aqueous species. As you can see, the species listed here are the same as the ones listed in our mass balance equations. We need to input the total concentrations. The easiest way to do this is by using the calculation wizard. Under the Totals tab, input the total sodium concentration. Then go to the pH tab and make sure that pH is calculated by MINEQL Plus is selected. Then input the total proton concentration. Then under the CO2 tab, make sure that close to the atmosphere is selected and input the total carbonate concentration. Then press OK. The wizard sets up the totals within the tableau. Then go to the Runtime Manager, type in a name for the output, and press the Run key. MINEQL Plus will create an output object for you. There are a number of ways to find the pH in this output. The easiest is to open the alkalinity report. Select Special Reports and press View. Select the alkalinity report and OK. The pH will be listed as part of this report, in this case 8.089. What if we had 10 to the minus 4 moles of sodium carbonate instead of sodium bicarbonate? What would the pH be instead? Now the system has 2 times 10 to the minus 4 moles of total sodium instead of 10 to the minus 4 moles. The total carbonate concentration remains the same, but the total proton now is equal to 0. This has the same mass balance equations, just different total concentrations. So we go back to the calculation wizard and change the concentration of sodium from 10 to the minus 4 to 2 times 10 to the minus 4. Carbonate will stay the same, but the total proton will now be 0. Press OK. Run the problem again and check out the alkalinity report for this run. Now the pH is 9.868. Have fun and good luck.